We're at Petit Le Mans, the famous endurance race here, racing in the second to last round of the Intercontinental Le Mans Championship and the final round of the American Le Mans Series. And United Autosports is making their debut in a LMP2 prototype and having a lot of fun.
We showed up, for two practice days and just a bunch of teams, and then by Thursday, the Wednesday afternoon, some practice started. People just popped up out of nowhere. I said, well, there were 40 trailers and coaches parked for 5 days outside the gate to get the best spots to camp here. They were camped for 4 or 5 days outside the gate. These guys are more fans, and anyway, then by Thursday, the field is half filled here with fans. And Friday and now today, with qualifying coming up, there are 25,000 people walking around here. We just had a big signing session with posters. We went through about 400 posters here. This is Stefan, Zak, and myself. There's some great faces here, by the way. We're in Atlanta, Georgia, and there's some amazing faces to draw here. So we ruined a few people's days.
There's probably going to be 100,000 people here on race day. It's a massive race. It's one of the biggest sports car races in the world. So it's always fun. You bring your A game when you know you got so many people watching. The track's going to be packed. Track already is packed. There's campers everywhere. Be a lot of traffic coming in the morning. Looking forward to putting on a good show for the fans.
I've been third 3 times in now, but obviously we're not going to have a chance to win it or be on outright. But I mean, we'll do. I think we have a good shot to get on the podium in P2 still. So that'll be our goal, obviously.
These are the cars that race at Le Mans, and who doesn't want to race at Le Mans? So this is really kind of a warm-up to see if we would enjoy it. We probably already knew the answer before we came here at the weekend, but gave us a good excuse. And I love it. The car is awesome. The carbon fiber brakes, the downforce is unlike any car I've ever raced. Same thing with Mark Patterson. Obviously, Stefan has a lot of experience in them, and United Autosports efforts doing very well. I think we're going to be competitive in the race.
If you're an engineer, designing this car is designing a race car. It has shtick like Linda Lovelace. This thing grips like you can't believe, and it's. I'm talking about the fast corners, like turn 12. You're upshifting at 5th without lifting, flat out, turning it in a turn 1 with a short brake and a full power on gas again, and a regular car just go crashing into the wall. This thing just sticks and sticks, unbelievable, like bubblegum. The track is very demanding, obviously some very technical stuff. At night, absolutely blind on about 20% of the track, with a lot of turns and stuff. So there will be mistakes made, trust me, even late in the race. A lot of fun in this car, absolutely a lot of fun. But looking at it Saturday, Sunday was scary. First couple of times, really, really scary. It was pretty daunting, a little scary to get your head up and think, wow, I can actually drive this thing at speed. It took about 2 laps, and you just get totally in love with this machine. The one constant day and night here is with 53 cars on a 2.8 mile or 4 kilometer track, you have about 1 to 3 seconds between each car. So it's chaotic. You can't look at the lap time as who's quickest, I don't think, because it really is a matter of fortune. Where do you have to get out of the way of traffic? If you encounter your traffic, 6 cars on the back straight, a lot different than catching the traffic on the S's, where you literally have to get through on a lower gear and you're gliding through, so it can ruin a lap by 3 to 5 seconds versus half a second.
We've been pretty competitive. I think we've got a good race pace. There's over 50 cars on the track, so it's not going to be about ultimate pace that wins this race. It's going to be about not hitting someone or getting hit. It's going to be a battle of endurance. So I think we have a good race car, a good car for traffic. We just got to keep our nose clean.
Finishing second, car number 22, United Autosports, Zak Brown, Stefan Johansson, and Mark Patterson.
What just happened there is we climbed back from 49th at one point after being hit in a safety car environment by a Corvette. I'm sure it was a mistake, but it took the whole back end of the car off and took us 8 laps to fix it. And we climbed back from 49th to P11 or P12. I still haven't found out where we ended up overall. And P2nd in the LMP class, LMP2 class. What a thrill for 3 guys who really don't know what the hell we're doing.
I think we would have had a big fight there for the win. But hey, I'm not going to complain about second place. It's a great result at Petit Le Mans. Do what we did in Daytona earlier in the year. It's a good way to, season's not over yet, but it's a good way to start wrapping things up and thinking about next year.
And as it turns out, we were 8 laps behind the leader when we finished the race. So had it not been for that, I think we would have been fighting for the lead the whole race probably, which, it's, I mean, second is great, but it's not, we didn't win the cake, so I would hopefully have another try some other time.
Oh, everything was, the tires were great, this car was great, this French team of mechanics and the crew chief engineers were first rate. Stefan and Zak, there wasn't a mistake made by all 3 drivers over 9.5 hours. That's pretty unbelievable. We were careful and angry. We got the job done, but we didn't take too much risk.
The car was performing great all day. I mean, flawless. There was no problem ever. Every just ran absolutely perfect. Really, both Mark and Zak did a great job. And nobody made any mistakes, and that's exactly what we set out to do. And we were doing good lap times, so that's it's a pity, but second is better than third.
I'd love to come back and race these cars again, and I bet I will one day.